I'm not an American, but I'm a woman, so this concerns me. One comment, and of course very predictable comment that men have been making on the internet about this particular joke, is that, oh, women are making a huge deal out of nothing. So let's overanalyze the shit out of this joke.
And we have to, I must tell you, we're going to have to bring the women's team. You do know that. I do believe I probably would be impeached, okay?
Think about it for a second. Trump the pedophile has probably never met these guys in his life before. He doesn't know them. He is not friends with them. But why did he feel so comfortable making this joke with them? He knew how they were going to respond to that. He knew of the kind of reaction that he was going to get of them. But how? How did he know that? Like, how many times you stopped yourself from saying a joke because you imagined the awkward reactions that you were going to get from the group and it made you feel uncomfortable? And I know that we're talking about one of the world's biggest narcissists in the world that doesn't exercise self-awareness. And this is the part where the responsibility falls on the men's hockey team. Why didn't give that proper awkward reaction that they were supposed to give? But this is the kind of reaction that you cannot force someone to have. This has to come from the heart, because there has to be something right within you. Like, why do people have these kinds of awkward reactions to certain things? Because something doesn't sit right with them. And if you don't have that immediate millisecond reaction to it, that means you never had a problem with it to begin with. But they didn't. Even that guy himself is laughing in the middle of saying this, as if the very idea of inviting women's hockey team sounds beyond ridiculous.
I must tell you, we're going to have to bring the women's team. You do know that.
And just analyze those guys' reactions to this. Like, listen.
Women's team. You do know that.
What was that sound? There's always something so uncanny about the way a man laughs at a sexist joke versus when he laughs at a normal joke. I've been observing it for years, and they sound so similar to each other as well. It's like an extra joy that doesn't even come from the soul. It comes from somewhere else. They even had a physical reaction to it, as if he was there and could see them.
We're going to have to bring the women's team. You do know that.
He is the same guy who responded to the backlash by saying, oh, everyone is being so political and being so negative about it, while talking and joking to the most political person in their country. Look how he's bending over. He's excited about this joke. Notice how there was one guy who said absolutely before his voice got drowned by those excited hyena sounds.
We're going to have to bring the women's team. You do know that.
But why? Why did this guy feel so comfortable telling such a joke to people he has never met in his life before? What does that say about men in general? Maybe it's because he established a relationship with them the first few seconds of the phone call. That guy who shouted, "How you doing, Don?" in the beginning.
Hey, say hi to him. How you doing, Don?
Could give Trump an idea of where they stand with him. And when he mentioned the military plane, and he got those oohs reaction out of them.
I could send a military plane or something, but if you...
I think that's what sealed the deal. I want you to come to your own answers. But I'll give you two more related questions. What would this conversation look like if men were truly the protectors that they've been claiming to be this past 12,000 years? And for those who shout, oh, well, feminism ruined it, or equal rights, equal fights, remember, they're on the phone call with a person who has been friends for a worldwide known child trafficking ringleader. with his own name appearing in the files thousands upon thousands of times, and has his own allegations against him for crimes against children. But then again, if men truly were the protectors that they claim to be, a person who has committed such crimes wouldn't physically be possible to make such a phone call, if you know what I mean. But then again, if men truly were the protectors they claim to be, child trafficking wouldn't exist to begin with. And my second question to you is, if it's not all men, then how many? This room has 25 hockey members. There is one coach, there's that FBI guy, and probably other people too. So let's say roughly 30 people. Out of those 25 hockey members, 5 of them declined the invitation to go to the White House, and we don't know why. Should we give them the benefit of the doubt as to why they really didn't go there? Maybe. But their silence in that room was loud. They could have had another conversation after the phone call, or given a proper response to the backlash. A rightful backlash. So the statistics don't really add up. It's a bit different from the narrative that they keep saying, that there's only few rotten apples among men. Anyway, congratulations to America's men's hockey team, who have been playing in the Olympics since 1920, and they won in 1960, 1980, and 2026. And congratulations to America's women's hockey team, who have been able to participate in the Olympics since 1998 and have won in 1998, 2002, 2006, 2010, 2014, 2018, 2022, and of course 2026. I wish I had a team that we could cheer on from my motherland, but Taliban took that away. Wait, who helped create the Taliban?